Owners of short-term rentals are seeing a dramatic drop in bookings during the pandemic. Short-term rentals, of course, have been controversial for several years. And as Tang Trung reports, the slowing trend in that market may indicate deeper problems for the people who rely on the renters.
Before COVID-19, Susan Korick rented half her home in the Bywater to tourists and visitors. She loved hosting.
Look how sweet.
Her guest books go back 11 years.
They draw us pictures, they write us poems. They love having the neighborhood experience. They love being part of the neighborhood.
For Korick, her short-term rental provided another stream of income.
We live on Social Security and this. I'm semi-retired. I do decorative painting and faux finishing, but that is also something that's not happening right now.
Her last guest was back in early March. Since then, 0 bookings. And those in the real estate industry say it's anybody's guess as to when that turns around.
So that's become a real problem, especially for the hosts that have purchased properties as a function of paying for their mortgage.
Angie Lutrick is an agent with Entablature Realty. She says one of her clients is now trying to sell her short-term rental.
She's able to keep her home. She has another Airbnb through that home. But for the people that this is their home and their income, this is going to have a devastating effect for them.
Short-term rentals have been polarizing in this city. People like Korick say they've helped with the bills. But then you have big developers in the same market.
For people who are anti-short-term rental, this property represents everything that's wrong with the concept. An outside company took over the building and then converted it into multi-units for visitors.
Opponents say such developments take away housing opportunities for locals. But this building near Burgundy and Piety Streets is now for sale at $2.6 million, a possible indicator of a weakening short-term rental industry.
If we don't have the tourism, we don't have the people to sustain these larger developments, it's going to become problematic.
At the height of the short-term rental boom, the city issued more than 4,000 permits. But after stiffer regulations and now a pandemic, there are roughly 1,800 active permits. Love 'em or hate 'em, these properties once represented a strong tourist economy. Now they represent what the city is missing. Tang Trung, Eyewitness News.
Now, we reached out to City Hall about the health of the short-term rental market, but we did not get a reply. We also reached out to that company, Sonder, to see why it's selling its development in the Bywater, and they didn't reply either.